Hey, what's up guys? It's Matt King, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to use ClickFunnels to create an evergreen webinar using Stealth Seminar. So if you guys have been wondering how does this work with Stealth Seminar, it doesn't really make any sense. Do I need to make my registration page inside the Stealth Seminar system, inside of ClickFunnels? How does this work? There's no integration. Like if you guys are in ClickFunnels and you go to the integration screen, guys, there really is nothing in this drop down, so it really doesn't make any sense. I've been trying to figure this out for a while myself, so I just figured it out, and I want to show you guys how it works. As you'll see, Stealth is not in here. Stealth does not do an integration through Zapier. To my knowledge, it doesn't. So I'm going to show you real quick using this funnel that we're working on right now how to take a registration page that you're working on and make it work inside of Stealth Seminar as the registration page. So your webinar, if you're using Stealth, will not run through the ClickFunnels system. So that's where this question really came from. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to create your registration page inside of ClickFunnels. So let's go in, and I'm going to show you a couple things that you need to do using one of my clients' pages here. So this page is a pretty, it's a decent looking page. It's a custom page. You can do whatever you want, add in the elements. This one's got some JavaScript. We have a countdown here for hourly, so it'll count down to the top of the hour. Let me hit the preview button so you can see how that works. So it's going to count down to the top of the hour. It's going to give you the date. Hey, it starts soon. We added in custom a complete custom setup here with it right down to the colors, the arrows, everything here. So it looks pretty decent. And I might, if I'm lucky, I might be able to give you guys a version of this that's kind of stripped down. I'll leave a link in the description for this. But what I want to show you guys is the button here, the Claim My Spot Now button. And you'll see that there's nothing in it. I know it's kind of weird, but here's the deal. I'm going to go back to here. All it does is open a pop-up. So when you guys add in, all you have to do is create your page, create a registration page, put a headline in, put in a subhead if you want, come down, put in some bullets that might tell people about what's on your webinar. Tell your audience about who you are. Maybe throw a picture in there, and then talk a little bit about who you are. Now, here's the thing. At some point, you'll have to have a little pop-up button. So what you want to do is put a button in there, and then have it set the action to open the pop-up. But make sure that you take everything out. So go up to pop-up, show the pop-up, make sure that you strip everything out. Sometimes it comes default to a headline and some other stuff in there if you're using the ClickFunnels system. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to use Stealth Seminar to create an evergreen system using it's kind of that marrying up of ClickFunnels and Stealth Seminar. We're not actually even going to go over there. If you guys know Stealth Seminar at all, you know they have a rock solid support system, and they have people on the other side, really awesome people that will create your registration page for you. So at the end of the day, if you can show those guys that you have a really nice registration page, they will recreate it. In fact, they'll clone what you're doing here, and they'll just make it work on there. They've got some okay templates that have been used in the past, but the idea is that you can create a custom registration page here on ClickFunnels. Then what you want to do is just set this up as a pop-up button, and then make sure that it is set to open the pop-up with nothing in it. And then what they're going to do when you call them up and say, hey, I want to use this registration, send them the link to this page. So make sure that I'm saved up on here. We're going to go back to the main page. What you want to do is grab that link right there and send that to the support staff at Stealth Seminar, and what they're going to do is they're going to basically clone this page, and they're going to put their dynamic information into that pop-up, okay? So they're going to put the information that needs to be in there through Stealth, okay, so that this whole process works, okay? So at the end of the day, you will not be collecting data on your ClickFunnels funnel. Like this is a whole funnel for a high ticket evergreen webinar, but that's not where it's going to be collecting data. We're really going to be, the whole system will actually start with Stealth Seminar, but the idea is that you're going to be able to create your own custom page here and then give that to them so that they can basically copy it, put in all the data that they need, all that magic stuff that we don't really know about until it happens. And then they're going to give you a whole nother link. And then what you're going to do when you're driving ads to your registration page, you'll use you're going to use the Stealth Seminar link that they have for you. But at the end of the day, your actual webinar or your actual registration page will look like this, or whatever it is that you want it to look like. So now, all that being said, your webinar will need to lead people back into your funnel. That's why we have a funnel here. So if you're selling a product, make sure that your webinar sends people to the order page. So you'll have a link to your order page that would be something similar to this. If you're doing a high ticket webinar like this, you'll want to sell people on a phone call, so you'll want to get people to go to your schedule page. So this particular webinar has a scheduler, and you'll want to get the link to that. So it might be whatever your URL is /apply, and then you'll send people to that link that'll take them back into the ClickFunnels system. So the only page when you're using Stealth that is actually used inside of Stealth Seminar is that registration page, and then you're going to send people right into your ClickFunnels funnel, which could either be a kind of a more complex system like this, or it could be just an order page with a confirmation page. Just depends on how complex you want to go. But guys, that's how the system works. So you'll end up. Let me recap real quick. You'll put your Stealth Seminar registration page. You'll start building it inside of ClickFunnels, and you'll put that button in there. You'll create it however you want it to look. You'll make it go to the pop-up, empty out the pop-up, and then once you're done creating this, however you want it to look and act, then what you're going to do is you're just going to take that link, you're going to send that over to Stealth, and they will make it functional on their side. Okay, so that's it. I hope this has been really helpful. I look forward to seeing you guys in some of our other videos. I'll leave a link to some of our training if you guys want to come see some more from us. Okay, take it easy. This is Matt King with Funnel.works. Take care.